Yeah, break ground is the ghost down. When I step up in the town, call me Jack Flowers. Bring the sound, homie, make it loud. Pump it up like Joey Bud if you ain't a coward. Take it to the head, ayy. One time to the base, give you headaches. Crack shells to the head break. When it's crunch time, I'ma clutch mine, homie. I've been hungry like a wolf. Black chain bang against my chest like whoa. $1 million mine from the west side, yo. The full moon, yeah, we gon' get wild, yo. Stressed out, you don't wanna get too close. Stand down before we put you and all of your men down. Fire squad camo, kicking through the door. Keep firing till the clippers on the floor. Reload.
All right. We're probably going to get started in a little bit here. I'm going to get started a little early. Welcome into here. And Darnell, good to see you again. Yeah, let's do this. All right. How is everyone doing? It is so good to see you. I'm glad that you are here. You know, I've had a bit of a issue with I had topics, and you know what, I slept like crap last night and I completely lost what the topics were, but I know one of them was tech and how to kind of go about it a little bit easier, so I wanted to do that, and we'll go into that. And any questions? Oh shit, do you just enlist, or you're just getting deployed is what you mean? I mean, good luck. I mean, it depends on where you're stationed and everything, but I had a lot of family Navy bound. But yeah, good luck. Good luck. It's good to hear. I mean, as long as you're excited about it. It's a good thing. All my family that was Navy loved it. So, yeah, I got nothing bad to say about it. It sounds like a good time. Well, not a good time, but sounds like it should be good. All right. So today is going to be live Q&As. You got questions, I got, well, answers to the best of my ability. But we are about to personally start our next season of Eden, and that's going to start in a few days, so we're getting ready for that. In saying that, right before they opened it, we had a few new things pop up. We had Faction Arms. For those of you who have not seen this before, this is something that'll pop up. It's basically a boost for your heroes, basically. depending on what faction they're at. If you're confused at what faction each hero is, here's a list of the heroes and the faction Fearless Legion for this one. And if you're curious, it does tell you per hero what faction they are a member of. If you're ever curious, as up here, Desert Eagle, and you can give bonuses to your heroes based on what faction they're on. So a little addition there. The other thing we had added in was mech drawings, the mech workshop. So now we can do the Sentry, the Wily, and the Hopter. You leave this month, already signed your contract. Oh, well, good luck. I hope things work out, but hopefully you should enjoy it. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Depends on what your MOU is and what you wind up doing. But it should be good. So we got the mech drawings, and then the other thing we wound up getting was they opened up Modern Military and Modern Defense for us. Assad, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. And this is actually where I wanted to talk primarily today. I'll answer any questions you guys have. If you have questions, I will try to answer it to the best of my ability. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about tech, because I know it becomes a little bit of a problem later on. A lot of people don't realize it. But one thing that I would suggest is every one of these techs, basically from cutting edge all the way down, is going to start really utilizing war badges. So my suggestion is when war badges come around, start collecting them. The Modern Military, Modern Defense does not use a lot. This is probably a good one to use badges on. You can kind of max these out pretty easily. But as you go further down the line, these get way more expensive and are a lot harder to complete. But you will see, probably more than likely, you will get survival tactics, military command, mech, these before you get modern military and defense. These are going to be a later one, which is actually kind of nice that they're not so expensive, because people are starting to run out of badges, and that will halt your progress. I know I had like 3 or 4 million badges, and now I'm down to like 1.3. So I've gone through a ton. These do suck up your badges real quick. So once again, save your war badges as soon as you can, and build up a nice supply so that you can continue doing technology at your own, at whatever pace you want, I guess, so to say. But I wanted to talk about Modern Military, because people will come to this one and they'll have the urge to go, oh shoot, another military tree we got to fully unlock, right? Yes and no. So survival tactics, this one, as you go down, so most of these trees, especially these down here, as you go down the tree, it's going to, basically they're going to make you max all the ones that you're currently on. Like these two have to be max before you can do this one. This will be max before you can do this one, so on and so forth. That seems to be the trend for the majority of the trees. But when it comes to Modern Military and Modern Defense, you don't have to max them all out in order to unlock everything. And I'll show that. I think I could show it a lot better on the Modern Defense, because you can still see the max levels here. So you can see that this has a max of 5, this is a max of 20, this is a max of 15, max of 5. So here's the deal. In order to unlock this right here, the Timely Rescue, this main circle right in the center here, you don't have to do level 15 of fighters fortification and fighters or shooters fortification and vehicles fortification. You don't have to. You only have to go to level 5. So once these all hit level 5, you'll be able to max this out. Once you max this out, you can now unlock both of these. Okay, it's the same thing here. You don't have to, this says a max of level 20. You don't have to do level 20 in order to open up, putting up a blockade. Okay, It's the same thing with the modern military, and that's why you'll see all the way at the bottom, if I scroll all the way to the bottom of my tree, this is 1 out of 20, this is 10 out of 20, this is maxed out, this is maxed out, because these had a much lower level than these, and I didn't have to go the entire way. So save yourself some badges. And the reason I did this is because if I come all the way down to the bottom, this increases my troops damage. This one increases my limit, right? So I'm not as important and warning about this little one. What's going on? I'm not as stressed about these bottom ones with the limits, but I did want to get conquest, season, resistance, and might. Might is always a good thing to get by, but do I really need to max out rallied team or Legion fighters might? I'm not in Legion Eden yet, so I don't need to worry about this. So forcing me to max unlock this is a little silly. So they made it where you didn't have to. So when you come to these trees, and this isn't just this tree. Oh, excuse me. That doesn't apply to just this tree. Some of these other trees, especially in the beginning, have the same process to it. I know fighter training and stuff like that had the same. You didn't have to max everything out in order to get to the next section. Same thing with where is it? Not APC. Like basic military, stuff like that. You don't have to fully unlock every single one. So keep that in mind. It's a good way to save war badges and quickly get you stronger without wasting resources. And I wanted to bring that up. That was a major thing I wanted to talk about, because you might be running out of war badges, or you might not have a lot of war badges, and you want to get the best bang for your buck. Well, you don't get the best bang for your buck if you're maxing out launching a rallied attack as a Legion master if you're in season 6 and Legion is not even on your radar for like another 3 seasons. Will there be a Daybreak expedition? No, not for me. Other seasons may. It depends on what season, where you're at. If you're here with me in my bracket, no, we will not be having a Daybreak. We are going to be going straight into the season. If we were to have Daybreak, it would have already shown, and it's not on the menu, the thing here. So right now we're in matching, and it's going to start on the 17th, and so that's it. If we were going to be doing Daybreak, we would be in it right now. So we're not going to have a Daybreak. We're just going straight to the start. But they are going to be putting in a few new events that we're going to have to take part in. Like I said, adding the faction arms is a major. Oh, that's the commercial hub. Adding the faction arms is a big thing right here. This is the same thing as the Daybreak or Dawn mission. Yeah, Dawn mission. That was it. It's just set up a little differently and a little bit more permanent. And then I saw, what was it? Where is it? Let me pull that up. I saw on the Discord, they're adding a new event tomorrow. And I could talk about that real quick. I just got to go all the way to the bottom. Is that the, no, come on. There we go. That makes it faster. So right now, we have the Rose Says event. Most people should have it. Machiavelli, what's going on? Yo, stoked for the next Eden. Disappointed about Daybreaker. Yeah, I mean, Daybreak won't be there, but you know what? It was, I don't know how to take it. I felt like it was just a waste of time. But as long as, my main thing for this season for us, because there was a glitch last season, we didn't get Conqueror's Arena. We didn't get the battle manual. We didn't get that stuff like we were supposed to. So we had a lot of shit wasted, and it's kind of annoying, and we're not going to get anything in relation to that. That kind of sucks. But in saying that, if everything else is working the way it's supposed to, then I'm fine with that. I'd rather have Conqueror's Arena, okay? I'd rather have the battle manual than Daybreak. Those of you, if you're not aware, Conqueror's Arena is kind of like your arena in a way. It's just it's more like a combination of Champion Duel and Arena. But the reason I'd rather have it is if you go look at the store, this stuff is way better. I'd rather get this stuff than what they were giving in Daybreak. A random equipment chest for armor, helmet, weapon, boots, you know, and the rewards are the better equipment. We can get Starburst and the special developmental Season X heroes. We can get more epic weapons chests. We can get more mod drawings. Those are things that are very hard to come by at our stage. So I would rather have that. After match, it will start No Dawn. Yes. Which, if I remember during that Daybreak expedition, yeah, usually Daybreak starts like right now. They usually do it before the event of the start. It's usually a week before, and it's usually during the matchmaking. It's just something to do to kill time, but it seems like it's not on the calendar, and they usually say it. And that was one of the clues that they weren't going to do it. Was normally it says it right here, like 2/14 Daybreak. So they're not going to do it this one, and I'm completely fine with that. There is, however, starting today, well, starting Reset, also good prior to Reset, people. We are getting a new event. This is going to give you, for those of you who missed out, a possibility of a outfit for Revived Soul or Rose, depending on whichever. There's also a Concerto of Elves and a Concerto of Elves Flute and Harp, and it looks like that's probably a skin. So you're gonna get some Valentine's Day skins, but I'm not sure if this is a... I'm trying to think of if this is like one of those buy the ticket events, and I just, that kind of annoys me when they do that all the time. But yeah. But any questions you guys have, feel free to shoot them at me. Besides, obviously, the Daybreak one. I really didn't have... I had a whole slew of things I wanted to talk about and make videos about, and my brain went to mush today. I slept like crap last night. So I like I said, I really wanted to talk about the tech here, because war badges, yesterday tech, these things, save your plans, save your badges so that you can continue to move down the line. Some of the packs that are really good right now are for war badges and defense plans, and they got a multiplier on the diamonds, which is nice for those of you who like to spend, or can spend, I should say. But Rooftop Korean, what's going on? So, but I'm also a little bored that we don't have any Season X recruitment pools, so I get a little tired that they don't give us that. I hate the in-between season when they cut that off. And I also have a few skins I want to get in the Doomsday shop. But that's beside the point. Yeah. I really didn't have much else. I'm waiting for the Everything Counts events again. I know we just finished it, but it should be coming up in another 2 weeks or a week. So I'm trying to do, that should be one more event. I need to do one more event, I believe, of that. And then I should be good on weapons. And I will probably live stream that one, and we can do giveaway for crypto codes for every time we get a good weapon. But outside of that, I am okay. I'm also gonna give up on Champion Duel. I'm over this shit. This whole system is very flawed. Antonio, what's up? How are you doing? How's your day going? I'm giving up on Champion Duel. It's great for the small boxes. It's great if you need a few courage medals. Like I said, courage medals so boring. At this point, it's so stupid. Courage medals don't mean shit anymore. So I get 5 courage medals. Yay. And it's always flawed because it's always the same people. you know, I always get pinned up against the same people, so what's the point, you know? I really like the duels and stuff like that because I like to analyze the battle reports so I can see how people work, how they attack, what they need to work on, how they can improve their strength. I like looking at the reports. You can learn a lot by looking at reports. Cutting edge. Once research it is permanent now, and you can reset it just for specialty points, or does it force you to redo it? Okay, specialty points. Good question. Cutting edge. Okay, so we know cutting edge has a cooldown. All right, come on. Come on. I know you're there. Oh, really? We're gonna do this? This is why I don't like Google Play. It's so finicky. Really? Whatever. Okay, it shouldn't change the point. So cutting edge has a cooldown. You can speed that cooldown up. The reason you want to get more done, okay? I know it sounds stupid. Why do I have to keep doing the research on cutting edge? Why do I need to reset it? The reason you reset it is because you want to get more points on the tree. The more points, the more things here that you open up, the stronger you are. So for example, over here, the right side of your tree is usually addition to might, damage, HP, resistance, that kind of stuff. This center, we know, either lowers the cash consumption, it lowers the cooldown, so it will reset faster. I believe that's the way it works. Reduce, reset, cooldown. See, I always get confused by that. The wording, they're very big on the words. I'm not sure if that makes it go faster, where it resets more or less. But this side, the left side, can reduce the time it takes and the resources it takes. And then your left side is going to be healing cost, your limit, and then damage. The big ones are damage. So the more of these you open up, the stronger you are. The goal is to open up as many of the stronger ones that you can. And that is why you do the cooldown. That is why you reset it. Now, in saying that, let's say I don't reset it. Do I lose the benefits? I think that's the question I think most people have. If this says it needs to reset, God, I hate this. If it says it needs to reset and you do not reset it, you do not lose the abilities that it gives you, okay? If you reset it and go through it again, you actually get more of that particular skill. It adds more to it. So let's say, I'm trying to think off because it's not popping up. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head. Let's say there's one that one of them is increases fighter might, right? And if you finish the whole tree, it increases the might by 5%. All right. Cooldown comes. It asks you to reset it or not. If you do not reset it, you still have that 5% increase. That is not going anywhere. However, if you reset it, you do lose it, but if you finish it, it goes from 5 to like 5.2. Does that make sense? I'm trying to, since I don't have a picture of the tree on here, it's kind of annoying me, but that's the thing. If you don't reset it, you still get the 5%. If you reset it, you temporarily lose the 5%, but when you're done maxing it out, it won't be 5. It'll be like 5.2 or 5.3 or 5.5 even. So you do get a benefit for resetting and going through the tree again. And the faster you can do that, the better off you are. So that's why people suggest that you always hold on to war badges and cooldown or speed ups and stuff like that in diamonds, so that you can finish those trees as soon as you reset it. So the key there is reset the cooldown, immediately finish it. If you have to wait until technology day to get the max benefit from it, do that. If you have to wait on the hourly, wait on the hourly. Use a couple of hourlies. It's not going to make that big of a deal if you wait like 3 hours to finish it. If you need to get extra bonuses from waiting over a period of time, wait. It's not going to be that bad. And it's not going to hurt you that much in the long run. So I hope that that settles some confusion, I guess so to say, because Cutting Edge always confused me. I thought the same thing. I didn't understand, like, why do I want to, reset this? Why would I? But the benefits do outweigh the cons of not doing it. So that's, and plus, once you finish all of these trees, which at some point you're going to finish all of these trees, you can hold on to war badges. And at least this gives you a reason to use war badges as opposed to courage medals that just sit there and collect dust. Okay. I believe, okay, so I know they did a January feedback. So, Last Shelter every month or every so often, they like to get feedback from the players to give them suggestions at how they can adjust the game to make it a little bit better or worse, or no, I don't know anyone that wants to make it worse, but to make it a little bit better or tweak some things to improve the experience. One of the things I suggested, and I put it in the feedback, was having a system where you can take the old or lesser resources that we have and be able to convert them into more expensive or usable resources. So, for example, a way that you could turn courage medals into war badges, or a way that you can turn purple fragments into orange ones and orange ones into gold ones. I think that would drastically improve the gameplay for a lot of people. I think a lot of people sit there with all these things and they're like, well, that's great, but now you're forcing me to either buy new packs or just wait 7 years for me to upgrade something. So hopefully they do implement that and you'll be able to convert courage badges into war badges. So you can do like 100 courage badges is 1 war badge. That would be a nice transition, in my opinion. What they want to do is up to them, but I think that would be a good change. Or 100 purple fragments can be 1 orange fragment, and 100 orange fragments can be 10 or 1 gold fragment. I'm cool with that. So at least give people an opportunity to get the bigger resources without having to sell their firstborn child. And if anyone wants a firstborn child, I don't have one, but I could be mediator if you want. I'll charge like a 2% finder's fee. But no. So yeah, that's a good question, because a lot of people don't understand that. Why bother? That was a major thing that I even asked myself. Cutting Edge, why the fuck? And excuse my French, but why the hell do I want to reset and do that all over again? What would be the benefit of it? Well, the benefit is when you're finished, it's a little bit more, plus you get an extra point that you can put on your tree. So, any other questions? Because we're 20 minutes before reset. And so I would like to finish before reset so that you guys can all get into your respectable bases and get ready and max out all the new shit for the new day. So if you got questions, hopefully I have answers, or I will try and find the answer. I did start putting out shorts. I like that I did that. Hopefully we can get some quick information, really short and fast to you. Basically taking some of my videos or whatever and taking the major points and kind of putting it in a short. So that way you can get it out there and get the information. The last one I did was someone was asking about the unit specialty points and the order to do things in. I know I made the video and I put it in there, but they couldn't read the chart in the short. So I just put out a short with just the chart. It's like 7 seconds. There's some music. You like it, you don't. The music, whatever. But the information is there. Shorts have been awesome. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying because I know shorts can be a pain to do sometimes, and the video is the more important meat and potatoes, but I know sometimes people don't have the patience or the time to watch a full video. So if I can get the little information out there as quick as possible. I know one of the things was all the free stuff. I wanted to make shorts about all the free stuff that you can get, because there is a lot of ways you can get free stuff. You just gotta click around and know about it. I managed to get a base on the site you mentioned. Oh, nice. Did it go smooth and everything? I hope it went smooth and everything worked out the way it was supposed to. For flex skills, once it hits gold, it lets you pick a troop type for the bonus amount. Once it hits level 4, it lets you choose the troop type again. Is this choice? No. Okay, so that's the difference. So, and it's the same thing with weapons. So keep that in mind. When you do, and flex and weapons are the same. So I think it's kind of easier for me to show weapons, but I'll show weapons here. Let me see who can I pull up real quick. That's, I think, clan. So clan is, so yeah, these weapons are the same. So when you upgrade the weapon, it'll ask for you to pick a troop type. When you do level 1 through 3, that's quote unquote permanent. So you cannot change the troop type of the weapon. Once you hit level 4, the circle will open up and now I can change it. Okay, for whatever troop type I want. Same thing for flex abilities. On flex abilities, if I think it's here. Level 1, you have to pick a troop type. I can strengthen it, but I can't change the troop type. It's stuck on that. Now, if I go to level 4, I can choose the ability. That means I can change it anytime I want. So hers is shooters right now. Let me change it to fighters. Okay, so now it's fighters. Okay, I can change it again to shooters. Back to shooters. So yeah, that helps. It was very smooth. Good. I'm glad that worked out, because I know you can get gypped and everything, and that's a pain in the ass. So that's good. I'm glad it went very smooth for you, and hopefully you're settling in and everything's working out the way it's supposed to. Such as Pioneer and ones other than random draw at recruit. Yes, there is. Vulcan, there is. Token shop. Your token shop here. This does change every so often, so this is going to change in 4 days, and you're going to get a new one. I'm going to get a new one in 3 days. Best helpers for treatments and trades. Don't miss a chance. So this one is probably going to be frontline medic, and probably Esquire. It'll probably have Oil Tycoon or something. So yeah, you can get them here. Oil Tycoon and Alchemist are not going to be able to be bought. However, you can go to the packs. They do have Cassie and Mad Monk in the packs. If you go to the more combinations, that's another option here if you want to spend the money. But yeah, your token shop. What level can you swap the SP flex? 4, level 4. All flexibilities, all weapons, whether, well, the weapon is SP hero specific, but your flex abilities, same thing. If I want to change this, I can change it. Choose ability. It's not limited. Once you hit level 4, you can change it to any troop type you want. And there's no limit on how many times you can change it. So level 4 is the key number on that one. That's why I generally just get to level 4 and then stop for a while until I can see what else I can do. But there's other ones that I want to get up higher. So yeah. Now, granted, yes, am I kicking myself in the ass? Yeah. A level 7 of the sustained tactic would make Rick a lot more stronger. Yeah, great. But, doesn't matter if this is level 7, but I still have a level 1, for whoever else. So, yeah. Oliver, what is up? So yeah, level 4 is the magic number for being able to swap to any troop type you want on the majority of things. So flexibility, weapons, I believe, I don't want to say mechs is the same thing, but mechs are a little different. So yeah, level 4 is your magic number. Once you hit that, you are able to change it and mix and match as much as you want. Oliver, how are you doing? It's good to see you, man. I'm glad you're here. I have several Universal SP hero medals. How do you go about using them? Universal SP. So when you go to upgrade the hero, I mean, all of mine are max, but when you go to upgrade your hero on the lower end ones, let me find here. I know I passed one, didn't I? Here we go. So you know that these lower 4 skills are all going to use SP medals to upgrade. When you go to upgrade, just click upgrade and the universal ones will pop up that you can use them. Same thing with weapons. If you want to upgrade a weapon, an SP weapon, let me pull up SP, a hero with SP weapons. If you want to upgrade your SP weapons, this is almost the same thing as the hero itself. I want to advance this. He has all of the SP equipment. I want to advance one, but guess what? I don't have any, but I do have universal. So I can use the universal here. I click on it and it pops up, and that's how you can use it. The same thing is for the SP heroes. You have 5 of them. When you go to upgrade, a screen similar to this will be there. Your normal upgrade hero screen will pop up. Let me go to a hero that should have something open. So yeah, you'll click here to level it up. It'll pop up a new window that'll let you click on it. What do you do with max gold items you don't want? What do you mean max gold items? Gold items of what? Hopefully they don't make them unless too quick or useless too quick. Those things aren't the easiest to get. Yeah, that is the truth. Referring to Hopeness Lab items. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, they keep putting out new flexibilities. A lot of flexibilities are useless, but the only problem with gold is that you can't break them down. Once you hit gold, you can't break them down. I learned that a little too late. Like, I don't give a crap about some of these skills. I would have rather gotten the crystals for it, but I can't break them down anymore. So if you want to break something down to get the crystals, you got to catch it early. You got to split it early, which kind of sucks. Vulcan, you could try token shop. Yes, the token shop is going to be your best bet to get those heroes. Yes, you will need the tokens to get them, or they're not in arena, I don't think. Other heroes are in arena, but yeah, they're not. No, I didn't think so. So you can get fragments that way too. But yeah, your best bet for those type of heroes is going to be in the token shop. If you want the Season X heroes, Conqueror's Arena would be for good developmental heroes, just to keep in mind. Yeah, Hopeness Lab. So Hopeness Lab, it's a conundrum. Hopeness Lab could be a pain in the ass. I know a lot of people don't understand it. I feel like in the scheme of things, Hopeness Lab was easier to understand than mechs is, or pets are. Pets are way more complicated to understand than the Hopeness Lab was. I know so that's a video I wanted to do, was talk about the pets and how to match them up. I know people have been asking, how do you match up a pet with a hero and all that kind of stuff? Really, there's a generalized idea, but there's also a way you can alter that too. So it's hard to say because it also depends on your pet paradise, what your pets are major ability is, because that can change. Don't worry, I feel like almost everyone's pets are awful right now. Mine are awful right now because I find it almost impossible to upgrade. And the reason, and like the only way you can upgrade is by paying for packs, which is great for the older states that have a lot of things maxed out and they have really nowhere else to go. But for players that are in the younger states, what are you going to do? Like it's going to take forever to get to where they need to be. So I don't agree with that. I feel like they really messed up with the pet villa and the younger states, but you know, nothing's going to be perfect. It's a brand new feature, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of hiccups to it, a lot. So yeah, even my pets aren't that great, and I don't really care too much for the way the whole system works. So but that's me. But now I have the third one, and this one is hard to accomplish, so it's a pain. Because the way that this is set up, it's just like, I don't know. I don't care anymore. As long as I get it done, and it gives you a couple of free things. This is another way. Just get the free stuff. I don't care about anything else. Just get the free stuff and be done with it. But yeah, if you look at my pets, yeah, he's level 50, great, but I can't even, to get this, I have to get 30 stars. Well, dude, I need 11,000 evolve and to get to level 18. 11,000. I mean, even purchasing evolution shots, that's not a cheap cost. Don't get me wrong, it's cheap if that's all you're spending money on, but I have war badges, I have defense plans, I have mech stuff, I have pets, I got Hopeness Lab, I got SX heroes, I got Eden, I don't have the time and ability to just spend all my money on pets. So yeah, for one level, yeah, well, don't get me wrong. Okay, so let me back that up a little bit. So yeah, it's 11,000, but that's for the SP pet. Let's go to the regular pet. He's level 18. In order to get to he's level 19. In order to get to level 20, well, I have to get him to level 50, but I think it was only like 6,000 for the bear. 6 or 7, I don't remember. But even still, the point still remains. To upgrade, I still need 14,000 of the tactical ration and 5,000 of the canned energy, which is still a lot. It's still a lot, no matter how you look at it. Especially when you do a hunt and you only get like 4 cans. You do a hunt and you get 10 tactical rations. Like, yay, thanks. You go to the pet paradise to go use your points, and the pet store has 10 cans at 200 coins each, and you can only get 10. So that means you can only get 100 canned energy. Well, great. I need 2,000. You gave me 100. I need 2,000. You see what the problem is? And you can only get 100 in a week. You have to wait till next week. So I don't agree with the way that they set up Pet Villa. I don't. This whole pet paradise, pet villa setup, I feel like they fucked it up. They screwed it up. But yeah, but even then, $1 for 100 for 1,000 injection. Well, number one, those go out real fast, and 2, you only get 4 of them a day. You only have the opportunity to buy 4 in a day. So yeah, we do get 1,000. 1,000 is the option, but the thing is this sells out in like 2 minutes, and that's only 1. Then you can only get them 4 times and they sell out real quick. So I don't agree. Overall, I don't agree with the way they set it up. I think that the requirements to upgrade is way too ridiculously insane. I think they went way overboard with it. They overestimated. Same thing with the the landscapes, I think they oversold it. Because if you think about it, right, in order for me to get to a level 15 with gold fragments, right, once you get to like level 8, it requires, or once you get to the point where you need 3 of the gold item in order to upgrade to the next level, that's 15 gold fragments. So in order to raise your landscape 2 levels, that's 30 gold fragments. Well, 30 gold fragments sells for $100 on in the packs. So that means $100 only gets you 2 levels in your landscape. I don't agree with the way that the value, the cost for value. I don't agree with the cost for value on that. So, are you preparing for the new Eden? So me personally, I've been having to work on my Baneblade parts. My tech and everything is pretty far advanced. What I'm hurting on is my Baneblade parts. This is my strongest one, and I'm a little bit behind. I screwed up a little bit, and I kind of raised others as well. So instead of just saving it and using it all on this, I spread it out, and that's where I'm fucking up. So I'm trying to get this up to 60, and that'll be my first full, you know, tier 1 Baneblade set, and I should be able to unlock to tier 2. I might be able to get to tier 3 right away. I'm not sure on how it's going to go, but they don't make the titanium as readily available. I have all the Season X heroes that I need. I have pretty much all the equipment and the SP flexibilities that I need. I'm not going to be considered a speed Tyler. So I'm pretty much good to go. Once I get to the point we're going to start, I'm going to have to reset my, what's it called? My skill tree, my Doomsday skill tree, honor tree, whatever, honor points. I have to reset that and set it the way I want it. But I should be good to go outside of that. I should probably be able to get level 14, 15, 16 right off the bat tiles. We're not in winter yet, so not sure if you guys get 1,000. Oh yeah, the landscapes are freaking crazy. But for me, the preparation for Eden is I'm going to be doing the I'm going to reset my skill points probably the night before, or like an hour before reset, and go from there. My skill set right now in the off season, and this is another topic I want to talk about, and I'll probably make a video on this. Where is my freaking thing? There it is. In the off season, yeah, it's tier 3. Yeah, it's a lot. So in the off season, I have everything on red. Siege attacker. This in the off season, this still applies. Don't forget, your Doomsday tree still applies in the off season. I can still use the invisibility skill, which I do use in Dawn and everything else, and people don't see that they're being attacked by me. So yeah, be aware that this still works in the off season. Being red up is not going to help you because it's conquest resistance, which conquest really isn't going to apply in most events in the off season. But your shooter defender and not shooter defender, but your defender and your attacker might and resistance for defense and siege attacks will affect your gameplay. So give yourself every advantage that you can. So in the off season, reset it. I know it seems like a waste, but reset it. Get it off the freaking blue. Get it off the green. There's no point. In the off season, there's no point in having green or blue. This is not going to affect your everyday off season gameplay. Now, this might, the destruction power, depending on what you want to do, but this is more of an Eden thing anyways. Now, yes, it will apply your destruction power, but there's no point in having it. Your immunity, blue right, immunity. There's no point in having immunity. Blue left, you're not processing any materials, so there's no point in having it. Your honor structure, you don't have an honor structures in the off season, so get rid of it. You're not doing experience, you're not doing territory battles, so don't even bother with green up. You can keep left, but they fixed their little glitch where you can do this and get like 100,000 points every day, so you can only get a max of 10,000 honor points. So going green left is not worth it anymore. Green right is just for territory battles. You're not doing territory battles, so go all red. Get yourself a little bit of help in the off season and go take part in, you know, activities and stuff and attack people. So that's your best way to doing things. But once the season starts, make sure you reset it and go back to what you need to do. That is the thing to talk about on that. And with that, I think that's going to be it for me today, because we are going into reset in about 2 minutes. So, yeah, it's great to see all of you. I'm glad you're all here, and I got to hopefully answer some of your questions and address some of your concerns. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy Valentine's Day if that's what you guys do, or if you're by yourself, I could be your Valentine. So yeah, but where's my gift? Red right missile skill for pirates. Oh yeah, well, I haven't fired a missile in so long though, but yeah, you're right, it is good to have. But if you're not going red right or left in the off season, you're doing yourself a disservice. So, and with that being said, guys, have a great rest of your night. Enjoy your Valentine's Day if you are doing it. If not, I am available. My PayPal is Tadowski. I'll be your Valentine, and I'll make you feel special, and we can go for a walk on the beach. But until next time, and the next video should be out this weekend. I'm hoping to get it out. But yeah, until next time, guys, enjoy your reset. Enjoy the rest of your night or day, depending on where you're at, and be safe out there. Bye.